Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Cavern Kings. It's been a little while, and well, we've got a new patch. It's the Christmas patch. Though very, very little of this seems to be Christmas related, they still made a nice little Christmas jingle to add to the beginning. And I really wish you could enable this for later months, just because I actually really like this song. Anyway, so this is patch B27.2.0. I don't know what, I guess it's beta 27. 2.0. I don't know why it's not just beta 28, whatever. Okay, so they added native Steam controller support, fixed single player issue which alt-tabbing and then returning the game would block inputs from the gamepad. Gamepads can now additionally control the menu cursor and click with the right stick. So you renamed the default gamepad profile to simple gamepad, twin stick gamepad. Yeah, these are meaningless. Okay, the things that I care about. Let's see. Added video settings submenu. Added upscaling to super scaling. Added audio settings submenu. So now I can actually have, you know, sound effects and stuff scaled up and down, which is really exciting. Let's see. Added option to pause the game when focus is lost. Nice. Description of text to options. See, description of bindable. Yeah, most of these are kind of meaningless here. What else is there? Added slight spatial audio. I don't know. Anything else? Oh yeah, the home stick shard now shoots downwards, and that's it. Everything else is either like minor tweaks or bug fixes, and most of those probably nobody will notice. So I just wanted to talk about the main stuff. So actually, why don't we go into the options? Why don't we go to the audio settings, and we're going to turn down sound effects. It won't let me. Maybe I have to do it within game? Oh, seasonal mode. I like that. Lighting type. Let's turn it on dramatic. So can I just... They added it to the game and they don't let you do anything. Oh, wait. I got it now. I have to use it. Wow, this is dumb. I have to use WASD to adjust these things. I don't like that, but whatever. Okay, so we'll put sound effects at 2/3. Okay, there we go. Single player, start, standard, and because we're playing Yoji. We always play Yoji. I like Yoji, and we're gonna put him in a Viking hat instead of a crown for once, because we're yelling about dwarves in chat, and it feels appropriate. Feels appropriate. There we go. Oh man, I've been playing a lot of Roguelands lately, and the inability to like side dash now feels really weird and broken in my mind. God, can you imagine if like Roguelands was actually really if Roguelands just had like gameplay like Cavern Kings? God, that would make the game so much better. Because this game actually has like kind of high stakes combat, even if it really just feels like everything is trying to suicide rush into you. I don't know. That could be an interesting fusion. I'd like to see that. Almost. Because as much as I like kind of where Roguelands is going, it's not exactly the most exciting of gameplay. This sucks. I can't kill anything here. They're all just the ceiling crabs, and I don't like that. There he goes! Bye! Actually, I think we did kill that one. Okay, well, whatever. It's not nearly as effective as I'd like it to be. At least we get a little bit of experience from that one box, but most things gonna die well before I get the chance to even get a shot into them. Not the end of the world. Okay, let's see. What else we got over here? Nope. Nothing up here. Yeah, seeing as I'm not gonna be able to make it up there any further. Well, let's just... Bye. Oh, that's great! So, for Halloween, they were pumpkins. For Christmas, they're little presents. I like that. I know I'd rather them kind of focus on getting the multiplayer working, but I do like the little seasonal touches they've been adding to the most recent patches. This hurts a little. Okay. Just because it does look really nice. And it's kind of fun. Do wish that the nice jingly Christmas music would last. Just because, I don't know, the music in this game does get a little bit repetitive. But maybe that's just because I've played this for almost 100 episodes, which amounts to quite a lot of time. I don't know. Okay. Let's see, anything else here? Nope. Well, down we go, I guess. Down we go. Okay, anything else over here? Ooh, shop has extra jumps. Yes! Okay, and what was doing damage to the... Oh, that was probably me. Okay, so we get at least one extra jump. I don't think I'm going to be able to farm any more money there. Okay, yep. Sup, Gaunt. Okay. Whew. Nice and relaxing. It's been a long time since I played this game. I feel like I should play more, but I really am holding out for, like, once this game goes kind of 1.0, because it falls into the same variety as Vagante and Catacomb Kids, where you play a game for X amount of time, and it's just like, unless it's, like, Binding of Isaac levels of good, it just doesn't keep you nearly as long, and it sucks, because I want to play more, but the childlike wonder that I once experienced upon starting this game is gone, and is left by jaded... I don't know. I'm used to it. It sucks. Alright, so we've got several presents around. I gotta go get some HP before things go really south when that thing hits me. At least the worms and the rock dudes tend to give me a fair amount of health. So this should be okay. I also just love knocking eyeballs back with the drills. The new knockback mechanics have been really enjoyable. Oh man, especially if I can get the boxing glove, which doesn't actually increase my natural knockback, but I don't think I need to, honestly. Okay. Oh man, Vermintide. Yeah, that had a good dwarf in it. Unfortunately, I can't record Vermintide for some mysterious reason. We've tried. It sucks. It's just like, how do you like a frame rate of 15 FPS? Looks just like Dark Souls 1. And it sucks. I don't know. Okay, what else we got here? Treasure chest, can open it up, and it's another jump. You know what? I like jumps. Jumps are what save me in these games. Admittedly, if I'm underwater all the time, then jumps kind of end up being a little bit on the meaningless side, but still. Okay. Let's just keep destroying things. Yeah, I don't do enough damage to kill most of these. Maybe we actually do enough damage now. I don't know. It's always a little bit... Nah, I don't know. Ooh, Homesick Shard. I want to see what this does now. Yeah, so it just shoots directly downwards. I like that, actually. It's better than the like, rotatey thing that they had earlier. Because you're always going to have a bunch of enemies below you, and the extra firepower is welcome. Oh, God. Oh, God, I can't go down. Oh, man. That was going to get really bad. Unfortunately, underwater levels, there's no way to directly swim down, which sucks. Okay, well, we're fine. But yeah, loving the new Homesick Shard. It is definitely helping out a bunch. It doesn't do that much damage, but I feel like this new setup is way better along the way. Beauty. Okay, Cavern Kings, Wanderbot, Rantbot, still a thing. Sort of. I'm not really sure what to rant about yet. I'll probably come across something. Really, it really depends on, like, the length of the run. If the run is really short, then the rant never starts. It's also kind of one of those where it's like, I feel like I've said my piece about a lot of things, and I don't know what to talk about. It's bad. I don't know. I guess the reason why is just life's been pretty good. I don't know. Views are back up. Series are going well. Time's always a problem. Being super nocturnal is kind of both a blessing and a curse. And, I don't know. I hate being car sick. I don't know. I guess I could talk about that. So, yeah. I feel like, I always feel guilty for rant botting whenever I do, like, a patch notes video. But, like, after a certain point, what do I talk about? So, let's talk about being car sick. Yeah, why does anybody want to talk about being car sick? Ultimately, I feel like I'll talk about it because I'm still suffering the effects of car sickness. So yesterday I went into Boston for Indian food. I love Indian food. I think I mentioned this multiple times on multiple videos because I really do enjoy the taste of a good Indian buffet. I know it's not legitimate Indian food. I had an Indian friend that got really mad when I took him to my favorite Indian buffet. Oh, the Homesick Shard actually knocks me back. So if I'm hitting an enemy directly below me, I'm actually going to get fired upwards. Ooh, that sucks a bit. It's not like that crucial or problematic, but still. Okay. Channel updates and stuff. Yeah, we'll get there. Alright, can I buy 2 of these? Yes, because I don't need more Homesick Shards, but boy do I need melee attack speed. Let's see. But, so I'm just going to finish the car sickness. So I love Indian buffets, I really do. However, I don't like driving. I drove back in high school a fair amount, and then obviously you get to college, and unless you like bring a car with you to college, generally, oh, I'm gone. Surprise. Generally you don't drive. So I was largely kind of restricted to either my friends driving me places or me just not driving anywhere. No biggie. My college really had everything that a person could need. It wasn't in a city, so most of the, food and the necessities were taken care of just by being on campus. Alright, fine. But right before I went to college, I want to say like a month or two beforehand, I get into a fairly major head-on collision, totaled my car, yada yada yada. My fault, I was taking a blind left, and I thought I was good, and I wasn't. Which sucks, because, well, suddenly, there's my car gone, and also some amount of just, like, I'm gonna say, like, getting into a really bad head-on collision definitely messes you up for a little while. So I get, like, really messed up. Character looks fabulous. Hell yeah. I get messed up when somebody, like, rapidly, stops in a car. So if, like, if somebody starts braking really hard in a car, I freak out. Or if somebody's driving really fast, I freak out too. Because I know, like, if they're gonna stop, they're going to stop, and they're going to stop fast. And I don't really appreciate that, when it happens. So I don't really like it when people are, going wildly above the speed limit when I'm in the car with them. And this has happened. I've ended friendships over it. But then again, they were driving like at 90 miles an hour in a 40 zone and texting, and I was just like, oh, I don't think you count as a friend anymore. You count as a menace. But so effectively, I don't like driving that much. I also get really bad car sickness. Don't really know why. It's completely unrelated to, any level of mental trauma. It's just, I get really bad motion sickness. Weird, huh? Let's see. Wow, poor bird. Has, like, zero functional internet. Sad boy. But so I get, like, super car sick to the point where, like, it's a serious problem. It's not just car sick, though. It's, like, actual just flat-out motion sickness. I have the same problem when I'm playing video games. Fallout 1 makes me incredibly sick because the field of view is, like, 70. It's weird, and it sucks. So obviously I have trouble playing games like that. I know there are some mods to, like, fix it up, but eh. Let's see. Do we have anything over here? I'm just trying to... Ow. Just trying to get whatever boxes remain. Unfortunately, most of the boxes here seem to be made out of pain. Pain and regret. Hello. Okay, we need a box or two to get my waning health back on track here. But so, yeah, I don't like cars. I don't like cars that much. Driving a car sucks. Navigating in cars sucks. Car trips kind of suck because what do? I can't play Game Boy. I'm just gonna get more motion sickness. So it's just never kind of a pleasant experience being in a car. But so we go to an Indian buffet on Saturday? Saturday. Which was 2 days ago, right? It's Monday. My sense of time is gone. Or was this yesterday? Fuck, I have no idea. This was yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Otherwise, how am I still feeling the effects of this? I don't know. Maybe my constitution is worse than I thought it was. Alright, but so effectively, we get out of the Indian buffet, and my dad's like, I don't know how to get out of here. You navigate. And I'm like, oh, okay. And my mother's driving. Now, my mother, nice lady, whatever. But every once in a while, she just kind of sets her heart on something stupid. In this case, she wanted to take the scenic route out of the city. Now, if you've ever been to Boston, the scenic route for Boston is literally just, like, wandering wildly until you find a road that miraculously takes you somewhere useful. Most of the time, it's one-ways and, do not enters, and it's weird and garbage, and I hate it. I don't like driving in the city. And usually I only drive to the airport, which is really easy to get in and out of, because it's all highway-based. I still get lost. Unfortunately, so now I have to navigate. Fortunately, looking at my phone, looking at any small device, books, e-readers, phones, Game Boys, they make me sick. So here I am navigating, and my mother's like actively ignoring my directions because she just wants to look around and stuff. And so like here I am wildly car sick, and she's like, it's okay, you can close your eyes, but when's my next turn? And I'm like, aha! Why are you doing this to me? Why is this a thing? And, just feeling nauseous. So we get home from the Indian buffet. Now, two things about Indian food. I love it. Also makes me incredibly sleepy. So we get back from the Indian buffet. I just go to bed. I slept for like 5-6 hours or something like that. I think I like hopped on the Slack group for my YouTube buddies around like 6, and somebody was asking me a question. I was like, I just woke up. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with this. And even, like, Bird was like, man, you are cranky tonight. And I'm like, I have, like, the worst migraine. And I still feel sick. And then I wake up today, and I still feel sick. I'm, like, the wimpiest shit when it comes to car sickness ever, and it sucks. Wow, we really do have... We are really king of the attack speed here. Okay, he's gone. Bye. Stay away from the crusher blocks. They're not like the most dangerous thing ever, but still. But, moral of the story is, if you ever see me, don't ask me to take a ride with you in a car. White van or no. I don't know. Moral of the story is Wonderbot hates cars. I really want, like, self-driven cars where I can just walk up to it, tell it where to go, put on, like, one of those sleeping eye patch things, and then just be out like a light. Buses are even worse, actually. Buses are awful. I don't know what it is about, like, Greyhound, for example, but if I'm, like, on a Greyhound bus, I am just unhappy and sick and sad. I tried taking a red-eye bus from Boston to Rochester to visit Shell and, like, go back to college and do stuff. And I was dead. It was so bad. Let's see. Let's just go down. Oh, please. Oh, right. I forgot. I've got to hold, like, right-click if I want to dig faster. I think? I don't even know. But yeah, me and car sickness do not go hand in hand, especially if the car is warm. Hell, I even have to turn on the AC in the middle of the winter, because I need the fresh air to keep myself from, like, getting sicker. At least you're not allergic to adhesive. What? How does that even work? Wow. Yeah. No, I only have one allergy. It's tofu. It's not soy, it's tofu. Actually, it's not allergy. It's something about how, like, tofu is made, but it makes me throw up. I've never been able to figure that one out. Anyway, so I was asked a question. Channel updates. I don't know. Things are going okay. I've got, like, a bunch of Patreon videos that I need to do. Because I was supposed to be doing, a bunch of Sunless Sea videos. I keep trying to record it. Recording keeps failing. I made sure to go out of my way to save the, I don't know what it is about, like, Patreon, but it's, like, cursed or something. Hello? It's cursed or something, because I swear, every time I try and do, like, any kind of Patreon video, it just dies in a fire. I've done, like, Prison Architect 3-4 times now, and don't even get me started on that KOTOR run. That thing was a nightmare to even get working, much less, get recording. But so that's always been, like, a massive pain in the ass. Which is a shame, because obviously that should be, like, one of my #1 priorities. It's just, like, you lose the recording, and you're like, I simply do not have time to go back to do it, to, like, fixing this up for a day or two. Or a couple weeks sometimes. Especially around the holidays. Like, that's the worst part. I don't do much for the holidays, but there's still, like, the constant expectation. It's like, hey, Wander, you're gonna be around to, like, help with this, and, like, do this, and it's just like, I just want to be the internet hermit. Just leave me alone. I don't know. There we go. Perfect. Okay. But apart from that, I don't know, everything's going fairly well. I was actually kind of worried going into this month, just because my views have been, you know, down comparatively, for the past couple months. And, I mean, part of it is my fault. I haven't been doing a whole lot of, you know, the old, popular videos, like Vagante and this game, and Catacomb Kids, and all that good stuff. And a large reason for it is just because, like I said, kind of towards the beginning of this, I played so many hours of it that it's just like, it's hard for me to go back to. As much as I'd like to, you can only play a game for so long before it loses its luster. I've been doing better, but it's, it was definitely concerning for a little while, because, I mean, I shot up from, like, 7,000 to 10,000 in, like, a week or two. But, I don't know, December's looking a little bit better. Looks like you guys like the videos I'm putting out and stuff like that. Between Catacomb Kids and Dungeon Souls, I've lost faith in all frequent update things. Yeah, pretty much. At least games like, at least they try. Like, I've been really impressed with Neurovoider. Neurovoider and Roguelands, actually. Despite both games not really putting a whole lot into each patch, they still update like clockwork at least once a week. Admittedly, the last patch for Neurovoider came out, like, hella late. Oh, you were getting zappy. I don't like that. You know, the last patch for Neurovoider came out super late, but at least they've been doing it, which I really appreciate. And actually, the other one that surprises me is Rampage Nights. I thought Rampage Nights was done. I didn't think they were adding anything more, and then they're like, hey, Halloween patch. And then, hey, even newer patch like this week. And it's just like, really? Okay. You know, count me in. That's exactly what I want to hear. Because I love it when a game goes 1.0 and they keep adding stuff. Let's see. Are you going to play Rhapsody? Earliest NIS game that's been translated. I've never even heard of Rhapsody. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm planning on doing all of the NIS games. I'm probably gonna do Phantom Brave. For people that don't know, I'm doing all of the Nipponichi Software games. Probably. But I'm probably gonna finish Phantom Brave. I don't know if I can make it to that health pickup. I guess it doesn't matter. I just got fully healed and stuff. But I'm probably going to finish Phantom Brave, and then I'm going to move on to Disgaea PC, because that's coming out in January, February? I'm not entirely sure. Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Yeah, never heard of it. I was really only a huge fan of... okay, we gotta get out of here. I was really only a huge fan of the Disgaea games and Phantom Brave for quite some time. Really, a shop in the boss chamber. Whoa. You know what? Let's blow that up. Get him with a shot. There we go. We've got a little bit more room. Oh, interesting. Looks like the boss destroys blocks now. I like that. That is a nice feature. Let's see. Do we want to get more homesick shards? Actually, honestly, I don't think I want either of these things. Let's see. Anything an anonymous viewer can get me for Christmas? Honestly, I have like 1,000 games. It's really hard to say. The easiest, actually, thing to get me would be check my Steam profile and see if there's any, like, good co-op games that I should play with, like, Birdcatcher. Because we always need more of those. Things for, like, Catterday and stuff for multiplayer. But if you're not interested in that stuff, roguelikes are always a good option. I'm trying to think of other things. I don't know. If I don't have a game and, like, you guys are interested in it, I will give it a go if you hand it to me. Because they're... Get 'em socks. Fun fact, actually. That's, another tangent we can go down. For Christmas, I already have my gifts. I have a nice pair of boots and several pairs of socks. That is my Christmas present. My family is like the most boring family when it comes to gifts, and I'm totally okay with that, actually. Like I actually I have pretty much everything I could ever want, generally. Obviously, like, I'd love more money. See, it would say Dokapon Kingdom, but that would require you to be in the same room. Man, I have Dokapon Kingdom. I have, like, hundreds of hours sunk... probably more like 100 hours sunk into Dokapon Kingdom. I love that game. And I've already promised Sebastian SB that if we ever end up living together or have an office together, we are playing that game and then probably ending our friendship as a result of it. Because, boy, do I get backstabby in that. That is such a good game. If you guys have never heard of that one, I highly recommend taking a look. It's for the Wii. I think they had like a PS2 version as well, but I really like the Wii version. I don't know about any of the other ones. But Dokapon Kingdom's like rock, paper, scissors, Monopoly, comboed with like a semi-Atlas combat style. I don't know. It's like a really bizarre combination of game mechanics. But effectively, it's a competitive board game. And boy, would it fit my group style if we could play it online. I would love to. Play it against bots. That way you can actually see the female Darkling. I don't think there's actually a different... How do you friend me on Steam? I think there's actually a Steam group, but I think I'm just Wanderbot. I don't know. I don't try and hide it too much. I will admit, I don't respond nearly as often as people would probably like me to, but I don't have the time. I really wish I had a black hole box here. I also really wish there was some health. We need to start digging down. This seems like a reasonable spot. Come on, let me leave. There we go. Okay. But play solo Dokapon. Problem is solo Dokapon, the AI is really stupid and boring. Like, it's like playing Armello solo. It kind of works, but it just loses its luster. It's not the same game, and you feel bad for it. Oh, this is a very bad spot to be in. Ow. Ooh, okay. They put one on the bottom side there. I don't like this room. I don't know where the exit is either. But chance... Ah, there's the exit. It doesn't look like it's locked, so this is a time survival. Alright, not looking forward to that one. Okay, ow, ow, ooh, 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 we leave now. Whoa, ah, ah! I literally have 0 HP. How am I not dead yet? I don't know. I must have had fractional hit points. That's the only explanation, because the new HP regen system. Either way, ugh! Woohoo! We have survived! I don't know how! Thank you, stone people, for existing and giving me things. Oh man, the homesick shard actually makes it so I don't fall on my ass directly on top of them. Let's see, have I ever heard of Enter the Gungeon? Hell yeah! Unfortunately, I'm too small for them to send like a preview key to. In fact, Devolver Digital doesn't really give a shit about YouTubers, because they know their games are good enough that people will just come for them. But, except for like Northern Lion and a couple other people, who got early access copies, I have to wait until everybody else gets the game to get the game myself. We almost died. That would have been bad. Okay, there we go. Want to confirm cheating in Cavern Kings? Yes! Where's Black Hole Box when you need one? I know! I know! I really want it. Alright. Now I get the unfortunate feeling that this is ceiling spikers and fish. Yeah, it looks like it. That kind of sucks. Let's blow things up and see if I can get anything good out of this before we leave. Because if it's nothing but ceiling spikers, I probably don't want to stick around here. I guess if we're on the leaf tiles, it's not so bad. But still. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to Enter the Gungeon. I was actually really hoping it was going to come out this year, because I need another good mainstay roguelike. Because apparently a lot of people didn't give a shit about Cryptark. Which sucked, because I really like Cryptark. And it's probably something I will go back to doing more of. I was actually really expecting more people would jump on that one, because it's made by the people that made Apotheon. But apparently Apotheon wasn't as popular as I thought it was either. Alright, but yeah, no, Enter the Gungeon is definitely, like, one of my #1, like, looking forward to games over the course of the next year. I've actually got quite a number of games that I'm really looking forward to for 2016. I could list them off, but it would be endless, and I need a list. Suffice to say, there are quite a lot of, like, really good indie games, too. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to read chat here. Odin Sphere. Yeah, Odin Sphere will be good. I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really looking forward to the Disgaea games being released on PC. That might actually be, like, a consistent thing. Admittedly, I've already got a PS4, so, like, the need for it isn't as much, but still. Let's see, what else is there? God, there's a lot of JRPGs that are coming out that look really good. Oh, man, I really should look up what the Japanese reviews say. But Digimon Cyber Sleuth looks like it's going to be really good. I mentioned this in another video, but I grew up with the Digimon World games. Even if they were honestly kind of bad, I loved them regardless. And I'll probably at some point, when I have a little bit more free time, do a series on Digimon World 1 and Digimon World 3. Probably not any of the other ones, because the rest were garbage, but, oh well, it's not the end of the world. Grimoire. Don't know about Grimoire. Don't think I've heard about that one. I don't know. There's many. There's so many. It's, like... So the interesting thing about being a YouTuber is you start a year, you look at the, like, games coming out list, and you just, like, have to sit down with a stiff drink and be like, how am I ever going to complete any of this? Like, how am I going to play all these games? And the bigger you get, the more exciting and terrifying that becomes. Because honestly, like, I can look at the, like, coming soon on Steam list, and I'm not going to say it's like a death sentence or anything like that, but there's definitely, like, a little bit of just, like, the sobering thought of, oh boy, how am I going to do this? And then I think, but think of all the new people that are going to come in. Think of all the, you know, the views, the likes, the episodes, the fun, you know, that kind of business. I can't just be, like, purely mercenary here and be like, the money! But for somebody that's, like, on the cusp of being able to support himself with this kind of business, it's like, oh yeah, new games. Unfortunately, when you're in, like, November and December and stuff, it's just like, oh, can I have some new games, please? Maybe? Okay. Huh. Grimoire is another Vanillaware game like Odin Sphere. Cool. Yeah, I haven't played a whole lot of Vanillaware games. And it really should. I really liked Odin Sphere. But unfortunately, they pretty much only produced content for Sony platforms for ages. And I only just started buying Sony platforms. I had a PS2 for a while, but I almost never did anything with it. I played, like... God, what did I play on my PS2? Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. Man, I don't think I even bought Final Fantasy XII at an appropriate time. I'm, like, that bad of a Sony owner. But now that I'm, like, really on a big JRPG kick, that's becoming a little bit more prevalent on the channel, and, you know, kind of in my gaming preferences. Because for the longest time, I just did not have the time or energy to play JRPGs. Because, like, from a YouTube perspective, JRPGs are either awesome, if you can afford the time to, you know, go into it, or awful. And, you know, it finally seems like people are receptive to it on the channel, and, like, it's worthwhile. You should get Dragon's Crown. It's got co-op. Let me actually air my Dragon's Crown series that I have completely unaired. Because I actually have a Dragon's Crown series. That was a good game. Actually, it was awful. Sort of. I don't know. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't nearly as good as Odin Sphere. I played it with Sebastian SB and Andrew when I was visiting them in California. And just held on to the footage for months because... reasons? I don't know. Okay. Any other boxes in here? Yeah, nah. Unfortunately, I think for Dragon's Crown, it's only the first half of the game. Because the game, like, kind of repeats after a certain point in time. But still. Let's see. Sadly, the Final Fantasy series has been slipping hard. Oh, hey, welcome back, Coral Chance. I don't think I've seen you in a little while. Let's see. Ex Machina. I'd have to take a look. Yeah, there's a huge list of JRPGs that I want to play. The problem is, like, going back and playing old JRPGs is usually kind of worthless. From, like, a YouTube perspective, because most of the time people aren't going to find you. But, like, playing new ones, you get a fair amount. I mean, my Xenoblade and Disgaea series have definitely been doing well. Phantom Brave only because of Disgaea, but that's okay. Let's see. Yes, stop having a massive backlog of entire series. I mean, I put out 5 to 7 to sometimes, like, 10 videos a day. It's very easy to have, like, a massive backlog of many things. Like, I just realized I've got a completely unaired series of Serious Sam. I've got a completely unaired series of Lords of the Fallen, which I did stream, admittedly, so some people might remember that one. I'm trying to think of a lot of other things. Let's see. But yeah, Final Fantasy isn't doing so hot. I don't know. I'd say, like, there's a fair amount of hype for Final Fantasy... for Final Fantasy 15, and I'd also say there's an equal amount of hype for the 7 remake, which is great. Good for them. I don't know why, but I just won't shut up about JRPGs now. Whatever. There are less roguelikes to talk about, except for Enter the Gungeon. Or Legend of Gungeon? I don't even... Gungeon game. There we go. Let's see. But, except for Gungeon, there's, like, no new roguelikes that I'm really looking forward to, which sucks. Alright. Wow. I'm not going to be able to get that icicle thing, I think. I can't even land on the ground yet. We're not going to be able to afford it. Oh, that's not the end of the world. I'm going to be taking so much damage here, probably. Okay. We probably want to just leave now. I made a lot of money, but I'm going to die. Nope, I'm not dead. Yes! Okay. Oh, hey. Philosopher's Stone. I don't know how I got that, but I got it. And I'm dead. Damn it, there was a rock. Ha! Oh, well. Hey, I unlocked Mishka. The Clump of Moss. The Philosopher's Stone. Oh! Philosopher's Stone means you get healed by gems, not your HP goes up. I don't even know. Wow. Look at that distribution of items. Missiles! Attack speed. More missiles! Yes! I don't even know. I find Final Fantasy VII to be overrated. It was great for the time. Awful compared to current standards. Like, compared to Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy XII, and even, like, 9. Final Fantasy VII's kind of bad. But still. What game is this? Cavern Kings. Or, in this case, I died. So, I guess moving on. That was a great run. 30 minutes. Not bad. So, I guess I will see you guys whenever this game patches next, unless I feel like putting a random bonus episode in between. We'll see.